Hallo, wie geht's?
Very glad that you are here. So we wanted to ask you about your first impressions, about your staging, about everything. If we are too curious and we ask the sort of things that you cannot tell, please don't do it. But we are very curious.
You want all the
First
secrets,
of all, we
right?
have looked at the staging, and the staging is simply great. I mean, it matches the song. We think that it matches the song perfectly with all the red color, the blood, and all the fireworks that glitter. Was it your intention?
Of course. I mean, it's not like this happened by accident. Like poof, there's a staging, and yeah, of course, the whole color concept. I mean, it is pretty obvious. If you have a song which is called Blood and Glitter, then the color choice is pretty obvious that you don't go for green and blue. And we're working together with such a great creative director who also brings in ideas and is able to put all our ideas to life. And at first we thought that all our ideas might be too big. We might be asking for too much, having such a big setup on stage, but they actually made everything happen that we wanted, and yeah, it feels magic.
Blood and glitter, it's like a metaphor of life, and it also can be a metaphor for Eurovision, because behind the glitter and the glamour, there is tons of work, right?
Thank you.
You got it.
Yay!
It was perfect. Absolutely, yes.
Wow.
You know, the thing is, what we always love about song titles or concept and artistry and the choice of words in general is when you find a way to say some things which can be also understood in many different ways. I think the magic of interpretation and of like making one statement your own by the way you actually interpret it, I think that's very beautiful. And the way you just said it, you're right, but I haven't actually seen it that way, that it can be also about hard work. I love that. Yeah, I love that a lot.
And we assume you played this song a lot in your South American tour. What was the reaction? Because all reactions here have been positive. So I assume that the people there also liked it a lot.
They did like it a lot.
Yeah.
But I think it was without being in relation to Eurovision. I mean, they loved the song, and I think they knew that song the most, right?
I mean, we came to South America, and it's not that we played in front of people that did not know us. It was an own tour, so people came to see us, so they know all our songs anyway.
And they could sing along every single word in every song.
It was amazing. You play in Mexico City, and you have a hall full of Mexicans, and you just start blood, and on the third word, it's like everyone is singing along. It's like, yeah, it was amazing.
Definitely loud.
In Eurovision, there are tons of upcoming artists, but you have lots of experience, and I want to know what do you expect from the festival?
I must say, I don't really expect anything. I just want to enjoy it, and what I love about Eurovision most, and what I always loved about it most in the past, was the variety and diversity of artists and cultures and countries, and that actually all borders do not really matter anymore. Of course, they matter in sense of giving points. There has to be, structure, but in the end, we all become one. And I think this is what I'm looking forward. But there's nothing special I expect or something. But it's interesting. It's so interesting to be able to see and feel it from the inside now. Because I always adored it like as a viewer, and now we're like in the center of that circus, and it's beautiful.
What I really liked about from the moment on we got sucked into this whole world, even already with the preliminaries, is the open-mindedness and the positive vibe that everybody has. So even though people like to call it a competition, which certainly in a way is, because there's a ranking system stuff, the spirit is way much more than that. It's a lot about companionship and supporting each other. At least that's what we feel, and that's also what we want to spread. And I don't expect anything. I just wish for this to not end.
And that's also somehow the theme, the slogan of this year's Eurovision. I mean, united by music. So in general, I just realized that the slogan of this year's Eurovision is contrary to the word contest. What it is.
Yeah. But it's actually united by music is something we live up to our whole career, and it's something that we are like holding like a sheet of paper, like united by music. That's us. So it's not new to us, so we can totally feel it.
Well, we have only seen just a short TikTok video from your performance, and we have seen some pictures. But the feeling we get is that you are.
I still need to watch the TikTok video. Okay, sorry again.
The feeling. Yes, that we have only seen a small TikTok video and some pictures, but the feeling we get is that you are really enjoying your performance, that you are giving everything to it. And we wonder if you are going to introduce any change in the final, because we thought that's I don't want to say perfect, but that it was almost done, everything.
No, there will be. We're having the second rehearsal tomorrow. There will be some changes, but it's more about like we want to use more space on stage. Actually, we want the fire to be at more different points. So actually, so far we have the show and we have the people, and we want to bring it closer together. So what we want to try for the last bit of the song, that the three of us in front of stage move to the people and use the inner stage, actually, things like that. And then we have to work on some details, some technical things like camera angles, lighting things, blah blah blah, background. It's details, but there's no major changes. You're not gonna see something really different. We are very pleased. Yes.
You guys seem to have a great bond. You are really connected on stage. I want to know if you have any habits or superstitions or something that you do before going up on stage.
Makeup.
Yeah.
Not make out.
Sometimes.
That's usually 1 hour of putting on our makeup, and then right before we hit the stage, this guy over here, a bass player class, basically gathers us together in a small circle to give us some pep talk, as a motivation to go on stage. Not that we need motivation to go on stage in the first place, but it's like this. Okay, let's hit it. Let's fucking hard.
It's just a small moment to bring the family to one table,
Yeah.
and sit down.
But the tricky thing at Eurovision is Nick and Jared have to go on their risers way before, because they will be sitting on the risers and then we rolled on stage.
Yeah.
So we will be split before the show, way before. So he has to give us his speech a little earlier. Yeah.
And, a small question out of curiosity. Your outfit, the red one with the pieces here, what is it made of? Because sometimes it looks very stiff and sometimes very soft. And we were wondering.
That's normal, I guess. That's everyone.
Yes, sometimes it's very stiff and sometimes it's very soft.
That's what I'd say.
No, it is made of wire, right? Wire. It is actually made of wire, so I can also change change the shape. So it's flexible. Then I can change the shape, and yeah. and then I fly away in the end.
That's the big secret.
Like a dragonfly.
You know, I'm gonna rise like a
Okay,
I
thank
want-
you.
I want to ask you a kind of a personal question. I
Okay.
became a huge fan since.
What is it?
No, I mean, I became a fan since the Unser Lied, since your
Yeah.
final, and I've listened to your music, and I can figure out that you had to struggle a lot to get there where you are right now, and I want to know how hard has it been?
No, the thing is, having success in the music industry without like selling yourself and like being authentic and doing what you do is a fight that takes time. It's more than a 12-round fight, and it's a fight that never ends. And when a little success comes, the key is always to keep on fighting and not like, okay, no, that was nice, let's lean back. So of course it was hard. We are the kind of band, we know how it feels to sleep in the car without a heating, to sleep on the floor somewhere in the apartment of some fans during the shows. We know how it feels to go on a highway 12 hours at night in an ice storm to go from city to city, to play on stages that are cold, small, dirty, with like only 5 people showing up. We know how it is to live in debt, to have no money at all. So it's been a hard way, but we are not done yet.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's not even halfway.
Right. Glad to hear that.
Well, thank you very much. And we really think that it's going to be just another step for you, but really the way for many of us to get to know you.
It is just one step, but it is a real big step. But we do not measure the Eurovision Song Contest in terms of success, because this is mainly, it's a dream come true. So the success that comes with it is very nice, but that's not what it's about.
It's a lot of emotional success, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can know you guys thanks to the Eurovision, and there are going to be millions of people watching you, and which is the best gift, I guess.
Sure is, yeah.
Thank you very much and best of luck, really.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Gracias.
Gracias.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.